Premier League clubs could soon be voting on some changes in financial rules. One of the proposals is what's kind of like a salary cap.
With the manager as well?
Maybe.
Hopefully not.
Would like a soft salary cap, would that play into the hands of other European leagues who don't have these rules?
I have a vague opinion about that. I didn't speak with my CEO, Ferran, so yeah, have to wait. And I think what the clubs will decide at the end will be fine. And every decision and every rule that happened where your colleague asked to me about the jack play or don't play, about the loan players and so on. So always there are a positive and negative. So we will see. I think Premier League always will be a strong league. In many things it's the best, and other things can be better. So would decide the clubs? Well, it'll be fine because they decide. So and we will see.
Could I just ask on Jack as well? I mean, there's been a suggestion that if this is going well for him at Everton, and that it could be a permanent deal in the end, you'd be kind of happy for him to do that if he's enjoying his football?
Listen, I don't know. So I think have a contract 1 more year, 2 more years with us. So the most important thing is he's back. He's playing. His massive influence in the Everton game is there. And after what happened, maybe Manchester City, wants him back. So I don't know. So many things still is going to happen, and it's about the clubs, the agents, of course, the managers involved, but especially the clubs, and we'll see. Important is playing again, a lot of minutes, and this is a status of this player. What happened in the last 2 seasons, at the end, he has to feel. He said perfectly, had to feel them alive, had to see the butterflies before the game, and this kind of passion to playing football that every player needs, and I'm happy, really, really, honestly, that he's back in trying back his best.
Hi, Pep. Just wanted to ask you about John Stones. He played 90 minutes for England in midweek. It feels like he's put his sort of injury problems from last season behind him. Do you see it that way?
I hope so. I hope so. So.
Is he doing anything?
Yeah, I'm happy that he's back there, and the confidence from Thomas to him, and John. There's no doubts about his potential and his quality. So, yeah, I'm happy that play with that.
He's out of contract in the summer, Pep. He's out of contract in the summer. What does he have to do to earn a new one?
Don't ask me about that.
Just play more games, I suppose.
Don't ask me about that. So the club will decide what is the best from John and see how perform and how because when John is fit, had been part of the start 11 or part of the group. The year of the travel was unbelievable. But since then, had not been this consistency in games. So I was been injured many times, so that's why we have to wait and see.
Hi, Pat. Obviously, you mentioned before you've worked with Erling for a long time now. Opposition managers don't seem to know how to stop him. If you came up against him, do you think you could come up with a plan to stop him at the moment?
The opponent?
Could you come up with a plan to stop Erling if you were the opposing manager?
Yeah, of course. 4 central defenders.
Do you think
I had the pleasure to face him when he was in Dortmund, and hopefully I'm not going to face him again the rest of my life. Hopefully.
Is that how much you fear him because he is the best in the
world? He's a top class player. In world football there are 4, 5, 6, 10 players that are unbelievable. So they make difference. Erling is one of them. So and we have him hopefully for many years, and I'm really pleased for that.
Hi, Pep. You've got Omar and Ryan coming back from injury. How important is it for them that, Phil and Jeremy and Nico O'Reilly have kind of set the standard early on in the season that they have to match?
That is the point. When you have fit and they have to compete themselves. So, Jeremy was unbelievable, right? This season against Brentford didn't play. So at the end they have to compete. And, you have to decide at the end of the play is between them and their excuses, and they have to choose. They have to choose, okay, me to be better, or the excuses I put in all the time. And it's simple. So, and at the end, if they want to compete and do the benefit or Of course, everyone can have his own problems and own focus and own families and all stuff. But this one target is the team to win games. You know, because all the guys like can do it, it's fine. Score 3 goals every game, and you don't worry that you will play every single game. Don't worry. But score 3 games, or be the best defender, or best, you will play. So when you have excuses, you cannot improve. And that's why. So one of the reasons why we had success with excuses in this club, or with me in that, I never appear. We have a momentum, you can complain about this and that, it's fine. And it's good that they have to compete each other, and whenever we are in the stands and see Jeremy's and see Nico's and see all of them playing good, they are not stupid. They know, wow, this is a standard, this is a level, I have to play good. Otherwise, I will not play. So it's simple.
Is that one of the changes from last season? Because that competition kind of dropped off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the year of the travel, you know that the players I have in the bench? Jaime Laporte, that was an incredible central defender national team, Julian, and the other one. And I would love to have them. But they want to play. They didn't play, they left. You know? And Julian had to compete with Erling. And, you know, and when this happened, it's stop. And that's why now is one of the best teams in the world, Atletico Madrid, and playing top-class manager and players and performing as well, unbelievable. And maybe I would love to have it, but I understand. So, and at the end, many players happen, and have many examples of that. And the only chance we have is, of course, have no competitions have. So you have the travel, you have the injuries we have last season. No, half of the season, forget about it. The travel, forget about it. We cannot be possible to do it. So you have to be fit, and the minutes they have, all of them, you know, use them the best for them and for the team.
Thank you, everyone.
Then, thank you.